Trend on the beat.
Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have this 30-inch wig from Ishow hair. They sent me this so I can show you guys. It just came with the satin bag and a wig cap, and I'm just showing you the packaging. It says 30 inches, and I think this is like a loose deep wave. If I'm mistaken, I will put the actual texture and everything in the description box for you guys. But this is the hairline, this is the wig. I'm just showing you how it comes out the box. This is a partial frontal, so you do not get the full, parting of a whole frontal. You're just going to get that partial space. I am going to go in and bleach the knots. So I'm going to use 30 volume developer with some quick glue. I'm going to just do a 1:1 ratio. But I think this day I was bleaching a lot, so I made a little bit more than I normally would. But I would do 1 scoop to 1 scoop of bleach and mix it together, and it'll definitely give you the consistency that you're looking for, okay? So after everything is bleached, not bleached, but everything is mixed, I'm gonna go ahead and add the bleach to the actual lace. I flip the wig inside out, and I'll proceed to applying the bleach onto the lace. Now it looks like I'm a bit rough, but this video is sped up, so you want to take your time with this. Make sure that the bleach is not going on the other side of the lace and getting on the actual hair. But if it does, it's no biggie. You can literally just use water to rinse off any of the hair that the bleach get on that you don't want it on, right? So I'm gonna flip it inside out. I'm going to look at the knots to make sure that all the knots are covered. If there are not, then I'm going to go in with a little bit more bleach and push it through slightly just to make sure that all those little tiny knots are covered so they could process. I did let the wig process for about 25 minutes, and then I went in and shampooed it and washed it with purple shampoo to tone the knots, and this is what I got. I did go in and pluck this and gave it some baby hairs so I could just go ahead and do the install. Okay, so it's time to put on the wig. You guys, if you see my arm is shiny, I ended up getting a tattoo about 2 weeks ago. So yeah, that's the plastic that's on my arm to help my arm heal. So yeah, I am going to put the wig on. I'm going to use my Ruby Kisses in the shade 16 to color my cap. I'm also going to use the same color to put on my lace to help blend in with my skin tone. Today, I think I did, or that day, I think I used actual glue. And if I did use glue, it was Boho Active. Yeah, and so of course, I do 3 layers, and I use Boho Liquid Gold in the back of my lace to help it from moving. Because I feel like it doesn't matter which glue I use. I'm very I don't use a lot of glue, because usually when you use too much glue, you'll have slippage. But for me, it does not matter how much glue I use or how I use it, I always get slippage. So me incorporating the Boho Liquid Gold on the back of my cap to help the lace adhere down to the cap and not move was the best decision that I ever made, because it stops my wigs from slipping backwards, okay? Especially when you're laying down at night, because you're putting pressure on the back of your head, and it's kind of like it's pulling. So you definitely want to be careful with that. So that's my little trick and my little situation that I do in order to keep my hair, my wig, my lace from moving. So after that's done, I literally just lay my lace down. You don't want to push it down until you're absolutely sure of where your lace is going to be sitting. And then you could push the lace into the glue, okay? So that's what I'm doing. I'm making sure that it's sitting where I want it to sit. And then I'll proceed into pressing the lace down. And I do that to both sides. So I'm going to pin the hair out the way so I could go ahead and cut off the excessive lace. So I'm going to take a razor and I'm just going to go and cut off the excessive lace so I could go ahead and proceed to lay my baby hairs down. On the beat. I'm using this small flat iron to curl my baby hairs. I just like doing it. I don't know. Like sometimes it works good for me, sometimes it don't. It just depends. But I like using that to curl it, and then I'm gonna use spritz with an edge brush to lay my edges down, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing to the opposite side. On the beat. On the beat. On the beat. Once the baby hairs is laid down, I'm going to go ahead and take some lace spray, and I'm going to spray my entire hairline and tie it down. I don't think I'll show you guys me tying it down, but I did. And then I'll wait till it's dry, and then I'll proceed to like do any minor or fixes that I have to do with my hairline to make it look neat and straight like now. So it's dry, so I'm going to take my wax stick and I'm going to take my pressing comb and just make sure that the front of my hairline is super neat and just looking bombs for the day. So when I did bleach, I went through my lace a little bit. So I'm going to take some semi-permanent hair color with a brush, and I'm just going to close at my part. And this is just going to fix your over bleached knots. You could do this with semi-permanent hair color. You could do this with permanent hair color. I didn't have time to do permanent hair color because I was going to have to wash it. But this is how she turned out. If you're interested in this wig, I'll definitely leave all the information down below in the description box. Make sure you check it. Everything that I use in this video will be down below in the description box. And until next time, bye best friends.